All right, what's up? So I decided to do something a little different today, other than my, my Let's Plays that I did like, one video each of for a first-person shooter, then just gave up and canceled them. So yeah, wow, look at this a video on your on a random dead channel you accidentally followed all those years ago. He's uploaded something. Yeah, so I'm bored in quarantine, as much people are. Just waiting for the world to stop, being on fire. Decided to just do a little deck profile of one of my favorite decks, one of my favorite card games. So we're gonna be doing maybe Vegeta for the Dragon Ball Super card game. So this leader, back in the day, was one of the best aggro decks of the time. It's not the best anymore, but that doesn't mean it's no slouch. In locals and just playing with my friends, he gets the job done real good. Pretty much kills turn 2 or 3. And I have ways to win the game if it gets too far. I'm getting stalled. I do have other ways to do that. So I decided, hey, 2020, make a deck profile on this. Maybe if anyone decides to watch this video, give me some advice as well, because the unisons are out, and I'm deciding which unisons to use. So right now, the deck so far, as I'm playing it, doesn't really need them, but, it can always help, right? So this leader, pretty basic. Once per turn, activate main, I swing, take card from my life, restand it, I swing again, that's it. Pretty much dual attack, but I have to take from my life. So his Awaken ability is, I have to have 2 or less health, or life, 2 or less life, untap 2 of my energies, and draw 2. Really good, really solid. Some people say it's overpowered, but I have to be such a low life. I don't really think it's all that necessary. I'm almost dead by the time I get to do it, so I think it's fair. So you flip it. Super Baby 2 out for Vengeance. So he has dual attack, so he swings and he can swing twice. So pretty basic, and that's it. He draws a card the first time, so that's once per turn. So not too fancy, but effective nonetheless. So with the main deck. So, of course, you run 4 Dr. Muse, of course, and 4 Baby Evil Origins. I'm trying to not get the glare on them so you can actually see what they look like, because I know I hate that when I watch these videos, and this is the first time I'm doing it, so these guys are a pair. First turn, you want to charge a dual-colored energy, bring Dr. Mew out for free. You can only have 1 out on the field at a time, and he's once per turn. You get the plane for free if you have a red-yellow double energy. What do? You play him for free, then you get this guy out from your deck. So you don't want to see these guys in your hand, and you better pray they're not in your life, because that's happened to me, and it sucks. Once again, once per turn, you can only have 1 of him out. He's a Graceful Charity, and if you don't know what that is, you draw 3, then drop 2. Pretty good. You thin out your deck, you get your cards to your hands, and you drop any dead cards. Because this deck, you get a lot of big guys real early, and it sucks because then it clogs your hand. So, let me put these guys here. So you get these 2 guys out, you wait a turn, or turn 2, you get these guys out, then you can rival this baby. What this baby does, Super Baby 1, All-Consuming Terror, you're going to ignore the absorption requirements, because I don't do that in this deck. It's better for the other baby leader that came out in set 8, I think. But all you need is worry about the barrier, which is fantastic. If you paid any other baby, or Dr. Mew leader, that's important when you try to bring out your babies. They just died right away from Vegeta the Cruel and anything like that. So you need a red and yellow. So what that does is all you need to do is combo a red and yellow card. So you combo these out, you tap 1, you bring him out. So he's a 1 cost. You just bring him out for free. Well, not for free, for 1 cost. And that's super good. That's solid. And he's 15, so not a bad not bad attack. You get that turn 2, you're pretty much solid. That's good. And for him, you want to evolve Super Baby Parasitic Menace. Very old card. Once very, very expensive card. So he just evolves on any 4 cost baby. It must be 4 cost. So he goes right on top of him for free. You don't have to pay anything. You play him for free. As soon as he comes out, you draw one card, and minus 5,000, one card on the field. So that's turn 2. So you're most likely killing something on the field, just some game mechanics, because if a card is 0 power, it's just dead. It's done. And that even if it says cannot be killed by skill, that it doesn't count because it's game mechanic. Double strike, 25. Really good. So if you get through an attack, take 2 life. That's very good. Then it's a main effect. Tap 1 card to get this guy out. So I only run 3 of these. The original grade 8 baby. So you get him out. You pay 1 red. Must be red, and you get him out. Or if you want any baby you have, doesn't matter what it is, just any baby, pay 4, evolve him. It doesn't matter, but you don't really want to do that. You want to do it like that. You want to get him out for 1 energy. So what he does, once per turn, when you swing with him, you draw a card and you neg 20k any battle card. And that's killing most battle cards, especially on turn 2, and he's triple strike 30k. So turn 2, that's good no matter what. That's why I think this leader's still solid and still can hold up, because this is ridiculous you get this guy out that early. And the first card that is played on your that your opponent plays, minus 20 as well, which can be baited because you don't have a choice but to do that effect. So the first card they play, minus 20 dead. So people do bait that because they still get their effects off, but still a fantastic card. So the next card, Great Baby, the Ultimate Evil Form. I don't really like it all that much compared to the last one. He's great and all. 2 costs. You can evolve him on either this baby or, of course, this baby. He's all right. He wins games for me, but not as much as I feel the other one. So he has Offering. So when you play him, your opponent has a choice. They either take a card from their life and put it in the drop so they don't get it to the hand, or you draw 2 cards. Super good. Borderline broken that ability that they put into the game. So during your active main, you choose 1 card from your life and add it to your hand. And when you do, you choose your opponent's leader. They get negative 5,000 for the duration of the turn. Now, that's not once per turn. You can do that until you kill yourself. It doesn't matter. You can just keep taking for your life and just lose. So you can really put your opponent to negative 15 if you want, and then they're really screwed. And then you got that guy just swinging for free. So I'll leave him up here. I'll just leave him right there just for... So I run 3 Super Baby 1s, the Conqueror, mostly just because you can only have 1 on the field at a time, and if your opponent takes, if your leader's a yellow baby, which he is, and your opponent takes a total of 2 or more cards from their life and adds it to their hand or drop, so if your opponent at any time takes 2 cards from your hand, no, I'm sorry, misspoke. Two cards from their life. He gets played for free. That's it. Just boom. 15 for free, 3 cost. Not the best, but what I really use him for a pinch, usually I get him out there just in case Dr. Mew dies for whatever reason. I have a yellow to combo. I use 3 of these guys, which these guys they're probably going to be cut down to 2. Especially this guy. I hate seeing him too early and then I get bricked by him. Super Baby 2, Vengeful Rampage. You pay 2, get him on top of him, which is really good. He's like the other one, but not as strong, obviously, as you can see, because he's only 25. Offering once again, so that's always good. So you're most likely just going to get 2 cards in your hands, which is great. When you play this card, you choose all your opponent's battle cards. You ignore barrier, and all their skills are negated, and they can't use them to combo. And then he gets dual attack, so that's solid. If you're versing like someone who has a leader that spams a lot of little guys out, like Pilaf does right now, you just be like, you can't use those guys, and then it's solid because they can't combo. Baby Vengeful Blow. We're gonna be looking at the Happy Holiday one. So I only run 2 of them because he's 20k and he's very situational. Whenever your opponent kills a baby with the original 30 power or original 30 power. So it doesn't matter if your opponent lowers it and then kills it. As long as its original power was 30, if it's removed from your battle area or KO'd, you play this guy for free. That's it. That's all you do. It's super good. Especially if they somehow got rid of it. Boom, bring him out. Then you can target one baby Vegeta in your drop, which is any of your babies besides baby Evil Origins. So anything but this guy. And of course this guy, because he doesn't absorb. If you ever see GT, he doesn't have Vegeta in him. Then when you do that, you take one 30k baby from your hand and just play him on top of him. So you're most likely going to have one, so as soon as they kill it, you just get another one right back, which is great. Of course, my alternate win condition in case those guys don't win. I play 2 Pan, Great Ape Whisperer, and 2 Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku's Heartfelt Plea. So what these guys do, they both have the same effect. As soon as I activate Awaken, so as soon as I flip my leader and then untap 2, draw 2, boom, these guys get played for free. But Pan just gets played for free, don't have to worry about it. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, though, on the other hand, as soon as he gets played for free, he has Offering, and I have to KO a battle card on my field that's 25 or more. So usually what I do, if I'm about to awaken, I bring him out, do his effect, get down to 2, swing with him, whatever happens, happens, awaken, bring him out, pop him. Or vice versa, if I have the other Great Ape, I swing with him first, and then bring him out. Pan is a solid card as well because she has Blocker, which is always good in case you don't get to kill them right away, and then you're already low in life because you awakened. You just block, take a hit for her, and her big ability, which is why you want to play her, is once per game, you can restand any yellow battle card you have. So what you're supposed to do is swing with Goku. He's a triple strike 30k, just like that big Great A baby. He swings, Pan's effect, restand him, swing again. Now, all my babies are yellow-red, so that can go for any baby, including him. So that's why Pan's is great in this deck. Then I run 4 Shoes for super combos. Shu the offensive. If my leader's yellow, 4 life, 4 or less life, play him. Super combo. I get 10 plus attack, and then I get to draw a card. I see a lot of people run the Whis super combo, which, you play it, it's red, yellow. All right, camera, just keep doing that. Very unprofessional of me, I apologize. First time. Play him. You play the Whis, and you minus, I think, 5 or 10 opponent. I ran half and half, ran 2 Shu, 2 him. Didn't really enjoy it. I felt the draw was much more important than nagging my opponent. I'd rather have cards in my hand. That's just me, though. That's how I felt. I've been having more success with that super combo than the other one. My other win condition, which I probably don't need, probably was cut him. The Baby Janemba. So what he is, he's an ultimate, so you're going to have one of him. Offering once again. So activate main. You pay 5 energy. So 2 red, 3 yellow. Your opponent chooses 3 cards in their life and put them in their put them in the drop. So kind of like Offering. So they just take from their life and throw away in the drop. They can't use it. Or he gets played. So he gets played, and then they decide Offering. Then as soon as this card is played, I choose their leader and minus 30k power from him. So usually if my board's set up and they're just stalling, I get this guy out, it's an auto win pretty much. Like, I've only played this guy like a couple times, but those couple times I got him out, he stole the game. He was why I won. And of course, 4 Whis, mostly just because you charge him, and then he ignores energy exhaust if there's another one. Pretty much it. You want to play him first, or play a multicolor card and then play him, and then you just, Of course, his auto is really good if you're really in tight bind. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards. Negate the skills. Not horrible. 15. 2 costs. You can always do that. I never had to do it, but always keep that in the back of your mind. You can always do that. Also run 2 Beerus No Hold Bard. I don't know, another big beater. You pay a red yellow, which you have plenty of in this deck, and then pay 2 to bring him out. When he's played, you can either choose up to one of these abilities, KO one of your opponent's battle cards with 30k power or less, or choose your leader or any battle card, ignoring barrier, and they can go into active mode next turn. That's always good. Like, if you're not seeing your babies and you see him, you're always probably going to have enough energy for at least 2. Bring him out, stall a little bit, and he's 25. Not horrible. He's really good. It's also a good target for the Super Saiyan 4. Blitzwave Generator, only run 2. Kind of bricky. You kind of don't want to see too many extra cards in your hand because you can't combo them, which is always a problem, but really good. I think it's really, really good at 2, no more. So what you do is pay 1 energy. You search your top 5 for a baby, any kind. If you find a baby and put it to your hand, you untap the energy you use to search. So it's a free top 5 search, which is it's great. You're most likely going to find a baby. This is very rare. I don't find babies. So I also run 2 Super Galagons. I usually side these out, depending on who I'm playing. If there's another Super Aggro deck, I usually run this just to slow them down. Plus, I always use a charge energy. So what it is, tap 1. Your opponent's battle card is played to rest. It stops plays. Like if they bring a big guy out and they're going to try to kill you off because they stalled you and you're 2 or less life, boom, leave one thing open. Just put him in rest mode, stall for a turn. Or if you have 4 or less energy, 4 or less a life, you take a card from your life and just play this instead of paying the energy. Mainly just run Nimbus. I have more in the extra deck. I run 2 more. Just once again, if I'm versing someone who's super aggro, where I think Super Galagon isn't going to work, just pay 1, find Nimbus, negate, and if they have multiple battle cards, I pitch a card from my hand, and they can only swing with 1 more battle card. Time for my extra deck. Not my extra deck. Look at Yu-Gi-Oh! My side deck. I run 3 Swift Coolers, mostly just for a Topo negate. Topos were really big back before Corona happened. I don't know if they still are. He's a counter to a counter. If my leader is yellow, negate the counter and play this card. When I play this card, I draw a card. And if you have 6 or more rest energies, if you have 6 or more cards in rest, which anywhere, any card, doesn't matter, if not just energy, if you add up all your cards inside a field and it adds up to 6, you draw another card. So that's 2 cards you draw for just paying 3. And Topo gets negated. So if they do Topo, they pay, I think, 2 or 3. Play Topo, drop a card from the hand. You bring this out, Topo goes back to their hand, and they just wasted a card and paid 3 energy. And plus, you can always use him for combos and stuff because he's a 5 power combo. Always great. Also have Strategies of Universe 7 I run in my side deck in case I verse like a very controlled deck that's trying to stall me. 0 costs. Activate main, just play it. Choose all my red Saiyan cards. In my battle area, they gain barrier, so they can't be targeted by effects. Baby's a Mushu mutant and a Saiyan. Everything but that 20k baby that comes out when one of your babies killed, and of course the little baby. So you're protecting all your babies practically. So which is good. Only have 1 Shinron as of right now. I have more coming. They're coming in the mail. Just ordered them like a couple days ago. I was stuck between either this Unison or the Gogeta one because both work very well. I'm experimenting right now. If anyone's watching this, comment it down to see give some advice to say which one's better. So you must pay 3. If you don't know how Unisons are, some say how much you have to pay. Others don't. You can pay as much as you want, and then you get counters, which is how they work down here. his permanent is all my red cards can attack active mode. Battle cards, which is good. Makes me more aggro, and all my cards are practically red-yellow. Activate main, choose up to 2 of my opponent's battle cards, minus 15 though for the duration turn. So I'm potentially killing 2 of the battle cards just for putting 1 counter on this guy, which is good. -2, I look at my opponent's hand, choose 1 battle card with 25 power or less, and just make them discard it. Really good. I think that's solid. That's why I feel that this is going to be slightly better than the Gogeta, even though the Gogeta lets you run that other Gallic Gun that you get to play for free. But I don't know. I feel this really helps the aggression of this deck. And I can't wait to get more of these so I can actually put them in practice. I have 2 Vegeta Prideful Transformation. I do have more coming once again. I think 3 is good. I think 3 to 2 is going to be good with this deck. Maybe 3. I ordered 4 just in case. We're going to be reading this one because it's a little more easier to read than the alternate art. So what he does is he's a blocker with 14 power, which is not great, but you'll see why he's actually not that bad. So you counterplay, activate. You cannot activate counterplay skills of other cards for the duration of the turn. So you want to do this one last if you're going to be like blocking shit. The battle card being played is put in rest. Then I play this card. So he's like the Gallic Gun, but I play him for. But I get a card that I can combo with and do a bunch of other stuff, or I can rival with because he's yellow. Permanent. If I have a Unison card with 2 or more markers in play, you can activate this blocker skill without paying its cost. So it's usually a 3, but if I have, let's say, this guy out with 3 or more markers, which he's going to be having because I have to pay at least 3 to bring him out, this Vegeta is coming out and countering a card for free, just for free, and then I get a battle card in the process, which I can, combo with or a rival with. So I just think he's really, really good. Another card I don't really use all that much, but I was thinking about it just in case, is Cease to Exist. He's a cost 3 permanent. You can activate this card's activate battle in your hand without paying its energy cost, which is good. If my leader's red, choose up to 2 of my opponent's battle cards, blah, blah, blah. I don't have a red leader. Which I don't use that effect for that. I usually just use it to choose up to I choose my leader and it gets 15 power for duration of turn. A battle card, which is some more like aggression. I haven't really used him. And of course, experimenting, I have 2 more Pans and Gokus in my side deck. Just in case. I really never had to use them. Probably don't even need them in my side deck. And of course, like I said before, 2 more Nimbuses, just in case, like, putting the battle cards in rest just isn't doing it, and I actually needed to be like, okay, I had to stop their place. So that's it. That's it for Baby. I really like this leader. I've been playing it since it came out. I'm gonna keep playing him. I found nothing wrong with investing money into him, making him relevant still. He's one of my favorite villains in all Dragon Ball. I really like GT, which I don't know anyone who likes GT, but Baby's one of my favorite. He's interesting like him. So I hope you enjoyed my very first deck profile. Any suggestions, put it in the comments below. Like, dislike, subscribe, don't subscribe. Do what you want. Have a great day and stay safe out there.